Ever wonder which tattoo machines are actually worth your time in 2026? I've tested hours in the studio. Long sessions, color packing, fine lines, everything. By the end of this video, you'll know which machines are reliable, which are comfortable for real work, and which ones might slow you down. I'm gonna break it all down honestly, no hype, no fluff, so you can see exactly what works in day-to-day tattooing. Stick around, because whether you're a beginner, a seasoned artist, or somewhere in between, this guide to the 5 best tattoo machines 2026 will save you time, frustration, and hand fatigue. Number 5. YILONG Max Tattoo Machine. I didn't expect much when I first picked this up, but it ended up sneaking into my regular setup. In real sessions, what stands out is how easy it is to work with. It sits nicely in the hand, stays balanced, and I can get through long appointments without my wrist feeling cooked. I've run it for hours at a time, and it just keeps going. No weird heat, no sudden drop in performance. The best part for me is how steady it feels while tattooing. Everything stays predictable, which helps a lot with color and smooth shading. The downside is that it doesn't have that super punchy feel some artists want for heavy, bold lines. If you're doing everyday studio work, realism, or softer styles, this makes sense. If you live for aggressive lining or classic coil machines, you'll probably want something else.
Number 4. Ninja Max 280. By the third appointment of the day, my hand was already tired and my client was getting sensitive. That's usually the point where I start fighting my machine instead of focusing on the tattoo. I swapped to the Ninja Max 280 almost out of curiosity, not expecting much. It settled in fast. I didn't have to think about it. I could move from soft shading to tighter lines without changing machines. And the skin stayed calmer than usual, which made the session smoother for both of us. It felt steady, predictable, like it was keeping pace instead of pushing back. The only thing I noticed is it's a bit heavier than what I normally use, especially late in the day. Still, if you want one machine that can handle real, everyday work without drama, this one earns its place on the tray.
Number 3. Xnet Titan Max. Ever pick up a machine and wonder if it's going to help you work or just get in your way? That's what I was thinking the first few sessions with the Titan Max. After a full day in the studio, it started to answer that question on its own. It stays quiet, doesn't buzz your hand to death, and holds steady whether you're lining in the morning or shading late in the afternoon. I wasn't constantly stopping to adjust things, which let me stay focused on the tattoo instead of the tool. What I really appreciated was how comfortable it felt during longer sessions. The downside is the fixed stroke. If you're someone who likes to change that often, you'll feel boxed in. This makes sense for artists who want consistency and long workdays. If you prefer ultra-simple machines or lots of mechanical tweaking, it's probably not for you. Number 2. Ambitions Soldier Wireless. I'll be straight up. This is the kind of machine I don't think about while I'm working, and that's a compliment. After using it through regular studio days, it's proven to be reliable in the ways that actually matter. It runs steady, doesn't surprise you mid-session, and handles lining, shading, and color without forcing you to fight it. The battery easily gets me through long appointments, and the screen makes it easy to keep track of where I'm at without breaking focus. That said, it's not a machine that invites a lot of tweaking. The stroke options are limited, and advanced artists who like dialing in very specific feels might find it a little straightforward. If you want something dependable, practical, and easy to live with day after day, this earns trust. If you crave deep customization, you may want more. Number 1. Dragonhawk Fold Pro. I used the Dragonhawk Fold Pro during a full-day studio session, 3 clients back-to-back, switching between fine lines and color packing. The machine stayed steady the entire time. What stands out is the quiet, stable motor. It doesn't vibrate, and my hand doesn't tire. I could work for hours without adjusting or stopping, which made the day feel smoother. The downside is the weight. At 245 G, it feels heavier than smaller pens. After several hours, my wrist noticed it. This is ideal for professional artists who need one machine for multiple styles and long sessions. Beginners or artists who prefer lightweight, simple pens may find it cumbersome. It's reliable, precise, and built for serious work. All right, that's it for today's. I hope it gave you a clearer idea of what actually works in a real studio, not just on paper. If you want, I've dropped a few links below where you can check out the machines in more detail or see what fits your style. No rush, just use it as a reference for your next session. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.